first book of the Bible, and in particular the opening scenes of Genesis, sets the stage for our understanding of who God is and who we are. It's also been the source of plenty of controversies. Questions like, how old is the world and how was the world created have caused endless debates. But when we focus on the how questions rather than the why, we miss the central point of God's big story. Genesis was never designed to answer all our scientific questions. Instead, it addresses the questions that are far more important, the questions of who we are and what we're called to do. At the core of every one of us is the quest for meaning and purpose. What is the meaning of life is one of the most Googled questions of all time. That's why the opening chapters of the book of Genesis are so important. They give us a clear answer for what humanity is born to do. In Genesis, the world is seen as God's personal creation, formed by divine creativity and design. Genesis shows God's thoughtful and meticulous ordering of a chaotic and empty space. The process of creation is described in 2 steps over 6 days. In the first 3 days, we see the problem of formlessness. This is solved when God divides the day from the night and the land from the sea. Then in the second 3 days, we see the problem of emptiness solved as God fills the space with creatures, first the sky and then the land. Through all this, we see the Creator's nature. Nothing happens by chance. There's no random or impersonal forces at work. The world is the intentional handiwork of a personal creator. Indeed, the modern scientific movement was birthed out of the idea that design and order lie at the heart of the universe. Later we see that creation is also sacred. The Garden of Eden is pictured as a temple where God's presence dwells. It was not like the stone temples of the day that were made by human hands. This garden temple is made by God, and it encompasses the whole earth. God's world is an idyllic place for creatures to flourish and enjoy. It is good and very good. The heavens truly declare the glory of God, as the psalmist sang. What about our job then? What are we supposed to do in this beautiful creation? Here we remember how humanity is portrayed. We've been made in God's image. At the time of Genesis, images of the gods had an important task. They were to represent their God in the space where their God dwelt. Like an ambassador to a foreign country, they were given tasks to perform on behalf of their God. Now it becomes clear. In Genesis, God has given humanity this task. We're told to rule over the earth and subdue it. We are like the owners of a house, given creative power to renovate it, style it, and make decisions about it. As God's ambassadors, we're called to continue His creative activity. The earth is sacred space, not to be worshipped, but to be treated correctly. When we steward the earth and not exploit it, we're representing the God we worship. This is an extraordinary idea. Remember, ancient ideas about creation were that humanity is the mere leftovers, forced to do the work of the gods. In Genesis, we've been raised from slave status to a position of royalty. In this understanding, work is a gift, not a curse. Having a job is a good thing. Each one of us has meaningful work to do, to care for the earth, enjoy it, and represent the God who made us in it. What an incredible commission we've been given. Having been made in God's image, we are called to represent Him in it, to enjoy the world and look after it. That's what the big story of Genesis is all about. May we embrace the call that we've been given. Thanks for listening to Everyday God Conversations. Join the journey to hearing God's voice by subscribing to our email devotional plan at godconversations.com. We'd love to be able to help you with that. Until next time, God bless you, and we'll see you again soon.